Ladies and gentlemen, the witch is self-deleted from Kotaku. She says that she walked away, but did she walk away willingly? I have some thoughts on that, but Alyssa Mercante is indeed gone from Kotaku, along with a few others that were also sliced out of the company. We're going to check in on it right after you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
JayViper is awesome. He's so good looking. He's got the crowd in awe.
So Kotaku has had some sweeping cuts over there at Kotaku, and we've all seen it coming, but right after the elections were over and the money stopped flowing from campaigns, they no longer had the money to keep people on. Big, huge surprise here. So with this, Alyssa Mercante would like us to believe the fact that she left on her own will, and she was going to do this anyway, but it just so happened to line directly up with layoffs that, well, she didn't get laid off. And one thing I don't know about Kotaku is if they have severance packages, right? So when you get laid off from places that have severance packages, you get money for leaving. So why would she ever get laid off and want any of that? I guess she would just leave on her own, huh? I don't know about that, but anyway, this is what Alyssa said. Work news. After exactly 2 years, I've decided to leave Kotaku and my role as senior editor. Aw, that's so sad. Don't let the door hit you where the Lord split you. I am eternally grateful for Kotaku's editorial team and all that they taught me during my time here. They are some of the best in the business, and I will be forever proud to have shared a masthead with them, which is so weird. They're not the best in the business, please. But of course, you have to say this on your way out because, hey, you might have to come crawling back later, right? They continuously fight to maintain the editorial pillars that make Kotaku great and to hold on to their journalistic integrity in the face of increasing pressure to compromise that. This is such a stupid, virtue signal from her because we all know that what we're actually always asking is please be more truthful and stop fronting for other companies. And we all know Alyssa is one of those, and that others pretty much inject every bit of their ideology into their work, which really hurts the brand at Kotaku. And at some point, Kotaku has to realize this, right? But we'll see. Maybe they just will go broke soon enough. It's been a long few months during which I've learned a lot about myself and my value as both a woman and a writer. I don't really know what she's talking about, how she found value by people not going to her live streams when she streams, or almost the entire internet disliking her because she is an unlikable, insufferable person. This is the right decision for me. I have some things coming down the pike, so keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, we will. But the one thing I want to really look at right here is where she says that she is a writer, right? Her value as a writer. So this tells me that she's going to go somewhere and be a writer. I mean, why else would you talk about that when you say something else is coming down the pike, right? She's going to go somewhere and be a writer. So it is a sad day where we won't see this face tweeting garbage from Kotaku and talking about how great she is, but I'm sure we'll see her talking about how great she is at her new job, even though she's going to be absolutely horrendous at it. So here she is. She's trying to claim that the decision was made before the layoffs, but now I'm even more glad I made it. So here's the thing, is that she made the decision before the layoffs, but she's not saying she left. She was laid off. She was already leaving. I absolutely believe that she was part of the layoffs. I mean, think about how toxic she is. She is a lightning rod for Kotaku. The way she speaks online is not the way that I would want someone who's writing for my paper, be it online or written. I wouldn't want them talking like this. Like, the way she acts online is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. So when you're a journalist, like she's supposed to be, right? But she's talking to developers, basically calling them pieces of garbage on X. I mean, is that what you as a paper want? Is someone talking like that? I don't think so. That's just an activist, right? In journalist clothing, which we know she is. 23 individuals were let go just days after dismissed editorial director Meryl Brown. So 23 got bounced, which is just fine with me. And as for where Mercante is coming down the pike, Hypnotic on his unbanned X account, Hypno, get it together, buddy, okay? So Hypnotic said this on X. Alyssa Mercante has been fired, supposedly left Kotaku. She claims she has something in the works. Alyssa Mercante is currently traveling to Montreal, Canada. Yeah, she did post a picture of this on her timeline. Montreal is where Sweet Baby Inc. is located. Alyssa Mercante will most likely be a DEI consultant for SBI, the company she ran damage control for. Hypnodamus has spoken. Let's see if it's true. A lot of people believe this. This does make a lot of sense. Although I do wonder if she's going to be a DEI consultant or she's going to be a straight up writer. We know that she said that SBI does not do what we think they do, right? Which is write and get in the way and make decisions and say, change the race of this person, that person, change this to gender, change that, put a they, them, put a bi, put a trans. She says they don't do that, right? We know they do that, but she says they don't. The fact is I do think wherever she's going to go, she's going to be writing. And that brings this up. Mercante also recently shared that she was at Compulsion Games, which is also in Montreal, Canada, the same city with Sweet Baby Inc. Furthermore, Sweet Baby Inc. is consulting on South of Midnight, which is currently being developed by Compulsion Games. So both of them are in Montreal. We know that Sweet Baby works right with Compulsion, so I do believe that she's going to be writing for Compulsion Inc. on South of Midnight or any other project they have going on. I don't think she's just going to be a DEI consultant because, let's be honest, she has no idea how to do DEI. Although, to be fair, neither does Sweet Baby, so she should fit right in. So here's the thing when it comes to writing and Alyssa Mercante and how this is just going to be another step in failure. Even though she's failing up into the gaming industry, this is going to be a huge step in failure for her because she cannot write. She makes things up on X all the time. She's not interesting to read. She lies. She paints pictures of things that cannot be true. She does not know how to build a story or a narrative without it being easily ripped apart. Like when she tried to cover Sweet Baby Inc. and try to say that they didn't do what we thought they did, she left out so much detail on purpose that it was easy to pick that apart. If she put in detail and actually talked about it, then maybe we're talking about, yeah, maybe she can write. Because let me be clear, when Alyssa wrote this article, this is a work of fiction. And it was easy to look at it and know it was full of crap, which is why it got so many hits, because people could not believe what they were reading. They would go and be like, this is garbage. And they would talk about it like she's lying. This is a lie. Like it's clearly a lie. We know what Sweet Baby does. And this article is so blatantly false. And it's basically a bad storytelling job by Alyssa Mercante, who's now going to go try to be a writer for a video game. My friends who are worried about her going to Sweet Baby Inc. or going to go write for games industry, do not worry. Do not worry. Everything she touches is going to turn into Kotaku. What she will do is take whatever integrity she earns from that position and sell it for her next position. Think about it like this. This is a sale of journalistic integrity to cover for Sweet Baby Inc., who she was trying to get in good with. She also did this recently with that Quaylag person who was talking all that garbage online, and then she jumped on the dev of Ori and the Blind Forest, right? But she did that because she was selling her journalistic integrity to get in good with people that she might be able to use in the future. The fact is that Alyssa is going to be an absolute toxic lightning rod wherever she goes. I think it was a good hire by Kim Belair if in fact that is the case, because Kim Belair is hated. She is the most hated person at Sweet Baby Inc. And when you're hated and you don't like people giving you that type of attention, what do you do to get rid of that attention, right? You have to go get a lightning rod. That lightning rod is Alyssa Mercante because she is a mouthpiece and mouthy and she's all over on X. She's not hiding like Kim Belair, who does not like the backlash, which I feel like you could really see on Kim's face when she was giving that presentation, is that she is uncomfortable. She does not like hearing blowback. She likes being in an echo chamber, and she can't be if she's the face of the franchise of Sweet Baby. So a new face of the franchise is coming over who can take the lightning rod, even though she's been melting down lately too. We'll see what happens with that. But again, nothing really to worry about, I think, from this. I don't think it's worse, even though I do see she's failing up. I don't think that she knows how to write at all. I think that's clear by this article right here that we have read, because she cannot take real world and turn it into fiction without it being pieced apart or leaving out critical information. Just like in this article right here, she created a work of fiction from a real world situation, but she left out critical information that everyone knew was there. And that's why this article got so much attention, is because it was a lie. And so many people knew it was a lie. They were going there to read it, and they were leaving comments on it, and they were replying to Kotaku. And she saw this as a win because of how many people were actually going to the article. But really, even though it was getting clicks, it was for all the wrong reasons. So if she does start writing for Compulsion Games under Sweet Baby Inc., if that is the case, I do believe that just the actual quality is going to be so bad that it's going to be see-through. Again, the game itself is a DEI nightmare. We've already seen it. So I just feel like this is just going to be another fail in her life, and I don't think it's anything really to worry about. I don't. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but before you do anything, don't forget to like, subscribe, and then hit that notification bell so I can see you on the next one. Love you, mean, and peace. Bye, everybody.